Hello and welcome to another update. I want to talk about the Dow Jones today. A lot of you have requested an update on the Dow, and I want to give you my current perspective. We're obviously still in an uptrend. We have seen this wave 4 we talked about in the last update. So the market held this August 2024 low in a wave 4, and we could now be in this fifth wave to the upside, meaning we could be really in the very late stages of a long-term uptrend. Now, however, we have not broken any support, so I am not going to be bearish or confirm a top at this stage, not as long as we are holding support levels. It's just that this wave count to the upside can be interpreted as full, and there is certainly not, at least not on the larger time frame, an interesting let's say pullback setup. Well, that last time that happened was in August, and then here the September low. And we've rallied from both of these pullback opportunities. What I don't like about this yellow wave count is that this wave 4 was very deep and the fifth wave is very extended. And the idea in the yellow count is that a larger degree fourth wave bottomed in April, and we're now obviously in this larger fifth wave, which could indicate a long-term top. And then this is a wave 1 in 3 waves. So wave 5 has to be a diagonal. Then this is a wave 2. This is a wave 3, this is a wave 4, and the wave 5 would be extended very long. Therefore, alternatively, we could explore a few other pathways. One of those would be, but again, as long as we're holding, even on the micro level, all support levels, we don't need to explore alternatives because the trend is up, okay? But once we start to see a break of support, and I will talk about which levels these are in a minute, we could explore first, due to the extension here, whether this is an internal fourth wave, because the third wave, the problem is the fifth is extended. Not necessarily unusual. The bigger problem in my view is that this fourth is so deep. Valid, but very deep. So it might shift to here. So we might be dealing with this so that this is simply a third wave up. Okay, they are often the longest. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Does it make any difference right now? No, it's just an academic discussion right now. So we first need to see support break anyway to consider a top of sorts has formed. Once that's the case, we can think about, okay, is the pullback a major correction, maybe even bear market style correction, or is it simply a larger wave 4? So this is something that will evolve. It also will depend on how the structure to the upside now unfolds on the smaller time frame. But ultimately, looking at the bigger picture, we are obviously we have here completed a wave 1 of a larger degree in November 22, a wave 2 in March 23, a third wave in March 24, April 24, wave 4. So we should be in a late, in the late stages of a very, very large 5-wave move. But as long as we're holding support levels on the smaller time frames, everything's still pointing to the north. Yeah, looking at the yellow microstructure, then after this internal fourth wave bottomed in August, I'm tracking here. I've started to track this ABC structure to the upside, and we could now be in the C wave, which then also includes a couple of potentials. So we could say we already completed waves 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and we're now in the fifth wave. Very full wave count now. We just need to be ready for a move down. But we're holding above support. So minimally, I would like to see a break below Fibonacci support at 42,144 to indicate a top of sorts is formed. Then below the October low, which is located at 41,850. As long as we're holding above both, there is absolutely no sign a top has formed. And there are wave counts that allow for direct pathways to the upside. Now the yellow micro count is full, could still give us one more high, absolutely. As I said, the next upside levels here to watch are 43,319 and then 44,155. But the white count would then, and the white count is simply an extension. So we can say the B wave bottomed in September. Then we had wave 1, wave 2, and we could even be in third wave now. And if this is another 1-2 setup, it could point us really into the, let's say, 45, 46,000 region in a nice year-end rally. And as I said, as long as we're holding support, pullbacks can be opportunities. As long as we're printing higher highs, higher lows, whether one wave count is full or not, doesn't matter. As long as we are printing higher highs, higher lows, it makes sense to stay in the trend as long as it is easy to do so. And the white count allows for a more direct move higher. So before getting bearish, I think it's worth being cautious with all these indices, but there is absolutely nothing at this stage that would indicate a major top, okay? So that means my thought process is, as long as we hold these levels, I'm watching for higher prices. Once we break critical support, and they will change once we move higher, but once we break critical support, it's worth exploring if there is a case for a larger corrective pullback as shown in the beginning, or if it's really a major top. So, but that will be determined then. There will be a pivot, there will be a support area, which it's too early, to define that right now. So that means still looking for higher, outlook quite positive as long as we're holding above this October low. That's the update about the Dow. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, feel free to check out the Stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.